Hey guys, so today I am sharing all of the images on that Tanisha Lloyd with Angelic Ice Photography has illegally used of mine. I have shared screenshots of a few, but today I have 119 of, images and links to show you. She used them 344 times over the course of 8 years. So what I'll do here is I'll show you the original image she stole, and then I'll show you her using it, and then I have links that show where she was using it and how many times. So here we go. This is my Dog Heaven digital background, and it's important to note on all of the digital backgrounds, she also stole regular photography. I have these grid marks, and when you zoom in on the images she stole, you'll see them. I've actually zoomed in and copied, or like screenshotted the grid marks, super zoomed in for the legal case against her. So anyway, here's this. Here's her using it. If you zoom in, you can see the grids here. And she used this one the most. She used it 51 times over the course of 8 years. Here are all the links for that. Here's my funny bunny. Here's her using it. Here's my Santa couch. Here's her using it. And another thing is, she's still using this as of actually April 13th. And she was using it also to do giveaways. And she said she had so much fun creating this. This is a person I photographed. His name is Jack. Not her image, obviously. But it's just funny how she said it was hers. Again, this is another image of Jack that she used. Another image of Jack. And she used them to do giveaways, to get followers, to book sessions. Here's another one showing that she's still using it. And then here are the links where she used it. Fairy books. This one she didn't even take and put her own child into it. The grid marks present in the image. She has removed my logo with my copyright, and then she added two mice. Again, where she used it. Here's my giraffe swing. Here she is using that. Here's my mermaid rock with my stepdaughter. Here she is using that. And again, some of these I've included like a long screenshot of the date because she said she only used 4 images for a week. And you can see these go back over the course of 8 years. Again, the links where she used them. There she is using it again and again. This is a good one because it's dark. You can see all the grid lines right here. So what she was doing is just downloading this screenshot from my website and then removing my logo and then selling composites to people with grid marks on it. There's the links. Lion King on a cliff. Again, you can see the grid marks. Slapping her logo on it. Again, look at the grid marks. Grid marks and her logo on it. Unicorn by Lake, again, my stepdaughter. She used that a few times. Again, look at the dates. That's 2021. A unicorn in a field. And look here. She also puts copyright by her. Again. Again. Unicorn and pink flowers. Again, my stepdaughter. Removed her and placed another person in it. Christmas unicorn. Her copyright placed on it. All the time she uses it. This is my niece. She shared that in 2024. This was actually taken in 2018. And the only time I shared it on my page was 2018. So she had it since then. Slapped her copyright on it. Bear by log. Dino feeding ledge. Dino waterfall. Santa, again, that's Jack. There's hers. Stolen from my website. Used on her page here. And again, all of these links were registered and logged with Facebook through DMCA takedowns, so I had to gather them. There were 344, and that's not the only ones that she has. extremely time consuming. So here's another one. She claimed once again that she'd only used 4 images. These images were taken in 2023, and she shared them in January 2025. She removed my logo or my watermark here and placed her own. This image was taken in 2022. She shared it in 2025. More than that, but she used it in different posts, but I'm showing you here where she shared. Libby Wizard, this post of Libby was done December 13th, 2024. She, I guess, was stalking everything that I posted, because 13 days later, she's using my images, slapping her logo and watermark on it. She said she only used it in 2025, but she used it here in March. She used it here in December, and I believe I've got January as well. Again, slapping her logo and using it to make book sessions. Here's another set of my wizarding kids from 2024, sharing it in January 2025. Wizards again. And then this was just to show, this was shared in January as well. Here's another, the grids you can still see. This is my image from 2019. This is her sharing it in 2021. The grid's still there. Another one sharing in 2021. All the times she used it. Here's my foggy Fox in a Foggy Forest. She was even making books with them, assuming for her clients, but I'm not sure. She could have just been selling images. I don't know. She also used my panda here as well in that book. And then here's my log in Fall Forest. Bear in the forest, which she also used in a blog she submitted to feature her photography. She used my image. I mean, it's like she's impersonated me. Mine. You can still see the grids, the grid lines. 2021. Dragon Balcony. 2021. Rocket on Hill. I mean, again, she made a public statement saying there was 4 images she found on Pinterest. This is obviously a lie. I have more of this, but I took the worst screenshot, but she used people having images. Here are all the links to that. Mermaid tail. Again, you can still see the grids. Spring bear. Whale under a boat. Christmas polar bear. That was in addition to the one that she's submitted to the blog and to have printed. I think that one was submitted to the blog. Go back. This one is interesting. This is my image. Take a look at this person here and the face. She took the image completely and just replaced the face with another baby's face, it looks like. So, and then put her logo on it. Winter unicorn. This one she removed the religious cross from. I'm assuming maybe she's not religious, but it's definitely my image. Doll Beach, 2023. And that was another thing. The Doll Beach was made in 2023, and she used it right away. So I don't know how long. I'm assuming she's been stalking my page for 8 years. 2019. I think she changed the moon in this picture. Still mine. $2021. Look at the leaves. She tries to make them darker, editing style, but she tries to make it so it's not as obvious, but it is. Mermaid tail. 2020. There's the line cliff. This is one she submitted to a blog as well. 2021. Barren foggy forest. I feel like we looked at that one already. It's my niece. 2021. Tree face. My spring log. This one she changed the colors a little bit and added some blur here, but just look. Just look at the trees. Use that one a lot. Dragon head. Bunny on log. Again, very obvious with the grid marks. This is my stepdaughter. This is her body, and I want you to look at where the light falls, how the actual robe is here, or the hood robe, and then look here. She just removed her head. Again, look at the body, and added another person's head to the body. And again, grid marks. Unicorn and gorilla. 2019. And owl and hat. The rest below this are other images from other photographers that I believe she is infringing on, so I'm not going to keep scrolling, but there we are. That was 344 instances of infringement using my digital backgrounds and photography to gain followers, profit, book sessions, etc. Where I'm at right now. Yesterday, my attorney, I hired an attorney in South Africa. She sent her first legal notice. I do intend to move forward with legal action if she doesn't settle. I have offered her the opportunity to settle in the past, and instead of responding, she blocked me. She had people leave 1-star review on my Google profile. She had people harass me in my comments. She continues, and to date, still has some of my images on her social media platforms and online. And then she locked down her other profiles. She hired an attorney and sent me a cease and desist, and they falsely stated they opened an FBI case against me. They're just extreme bullies, but what do you expect from someone who steals? Ethical behavior, an honorable response, payment and compensation for the theft? No. So I am fully prepared to go forward. My attorney has reviewed this. We spent quite some time together. So these are both civil and criminal charges, and I intend to go forward with both if she does not settle, remove my images, cease infringing, remove the defamatory posts. She made a post on her business page stating that I'm harassing her because I'm sharing what she's done to my business over the course of 8 years, and has called on others to harass me. So that's where we're at. This is this is not the extent of it. This is just Facebook. There are other platforms and websites and usage that she has, but I think this gives you a really good idea of just how much she's helped herself to my hard work to make money from my intellectual property. So until next time.